brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. On the visitor's sideline, there is the Giants head coach. His team hitting a rough spot in the schedule. They've lost 3 in a row coming in. On the other sideline, it is the Bears head coach, Ben Johnson. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go from the Windy City. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. #1 pick in the 2024 draft. It's Caleb Williams.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
From the 43, here's second down and 2. They'll go again with Swift, and he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here comes Swift, they toss it right. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Chicago.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's out of bounds on pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run here with the rookie. And he will score! Kyle Manunga! Touchdown Bears! It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
As you watch the tape from last week, it really just came down to decision-making. Just too often he made the wrong throw, the wrong read, the wrong decision, and it ended up costing his team pretty heavily. So it gets back to the basics. Just trust your eyes. Take what the defense is giving you. You don't have to force things. As the game goes on, those opportunities to attack, they'll present themselves.
From the 33, here's second and 4. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Rolling to the left. He runs with it. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 4.
Here we go, set. 18 guys, 18, go.
On the give, it's Tracy. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Clark. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. It's second down. A carry here for Tracy. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he will have a Giants first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
A run here with Tracy on second down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and 9. Out of shotgun. It's done. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to keep those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 26.
Third down and 9.
Brings up third down and 9.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It's 4th down.
So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Back deep is Montrell Washington. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Giants offense ready for their second possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. They'll run with Tracy, and he'll get about 5.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up the 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Throw here down the field with ball incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That's taken in, and this is going to work out. They get the 1st down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 38-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
So with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Kevin Byard, the veteran who's broken up a few passes in his day, gets to that one.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Throwing is Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. They will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And they'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Giants are on top. It's now 10-7.
Bears 7. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. He's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Tracy looking to run, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go. Logan 19.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he will have the Giants' 1st down. They wind up gaining 8 on 3rd and 4.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants' 1st down. 1st and 10.
Throwing. Dart. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Cowboys, Broncos switch. Broncos, go.
Tracy. Trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set.
They'll try to run this one in. Fighting knocking on the door, getting down inside the 5. It's a fumble there. Greg, it never feels good to fumble, but in that spot on the field, that stings.
Yeah, it's just a brutal way to end this drive, but you got to give credit to defense. The philosophy of red zone defense, Mike, is takeaways and field goals. In this case, they force the big takeaway, and they keep points off the board.
The Bears offense going to take, and remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. Talk things over before 3rd down. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Now, Cano for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will get out in front 17-7.
Bears 7. Brandon Cano to kick off for New York.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. It's Week 10, Veterans Day coming up on Tuesday, by the way. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Here we go with the highlights. Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. And it's Anthony Richardson. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Colts get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And this is J.K. Dobbins. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Broncos are playing well. They move to 7-3 with the victory. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers hosting the New England Patriots. And it's a guy who made big strides in his rookie season, Drake May. One of 2 touchdown passes for him in this first half. The Patriots lead by a field goal at halftime. A final look there at the rest of the scores from Week 10 with Cincinnati, Dallas, Kansas City, and Tennessee all on their bye. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Look up the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 6.
Third and 6.
70 Lions. Check out.
Dart. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
At the 23-yard line.
On second down, it's Williams. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Kane Belson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Pick up about 4. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
They'll stick with him again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a giant first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's Dart. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
It's now 4th down and 1.
They'll try and run for it. And he will have a Giants first down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3. And a new set of downs.
And the Giants first down.
Here we go, set.
First and goal.
79.
Singletary. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
At the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Let's go now. 72.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. And he'll take it on in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Gano on to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants up their lead. It's now 24-7. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard
From the
pickup
35,
brings up
here's second and 3.
at the 30-yard line.
They try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end commit. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Bears first down.
The Bears first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up second and 13 at the 49-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Williams. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
On first down, it's Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up second.
They'll go again with Swift.
27-yard line.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Chicago.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Bears first down.
A play fake. Now Williams. That's to the right side. And incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll bring up second down.
On the coverage.
To throw is Williams. He'll get this to the Missouri man, Luther Burden. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4
It's a gain of
and
4.
bring up third
Brings
down.
up third and 6.
Headed left, buying time. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And the Bears first down.
Williams. Good blocking, and he's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. talk things over before third down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
That is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
Roughing the kicker. Defense. Automatic first down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
First down by about a yard. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 5.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Now, Gano for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Duvernay on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. back inside the 20-yard line. Dexter Lawrence in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. Got the hook up there to Odunze. 5 scrimmages to 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Bears first down.
They spike it with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Offside. Defense.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So a road win here for the Giants. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Football weather has arrived and things are getting interesting. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 10 edition of the Weekly Recap. Lots to get to this week. We'll start at Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on the New York Giants. And it's the rookie out of Ole Miss, Jackson Dart. A touchdown pass here from 7 yards out. The Giants are going to wind up winning by 17. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the LA Rams. And this is Brandon Ayuk. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. The Niners win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the Detroit Lions. And it's the rookie from Syracuse, go Orange, LaQuint Allen. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Commanders get their 5th win on the year as they get the victory here. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.